Well, it started with a simple repaving job, and the victim here says the work was good enough, so he hired the company to do more work, this time replacing a broken pipe in his backyard and having to do more concrete work. Only he says then, that's when the financial nightmares began.
They had a truckload of people. It's just not like 3 guys. I'm talking 10 to 12 and a huge truck to do the driveway. So I thought they were a legitimate company.
Everything from the trucks to the flyers, Greg says, seemed okay at first.
That's how they suck you in. They get you with the small stuff. And then when they did started doing the pipe here, that's when it all started, because they said, my house is sinking. If you don't get it fixed now, we're going to condemn it.
And that news would send anyone in a panic. And it works, according to Greg, to get unsuspecting people to write checks to save their house. In reality, Greg says he knows now his home was never sinking.
It was basically a big hole from here to there.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
The number on the flyer? Phony.
They also use computer-generated numbers where you can't trace it.
Detective Stephen Brooks is with the Lower Southampton Police Department, and he's been investigating the folks behind a phony Superior paving and construction business since the fall, he says. Everything about the crew, he says, was fake. The name of the company, the subcontractor they bring in.
Homeowners need to do their homework, and they need to research the phone numbers, research any addresses that might be on the paperwork. We're finding that the addresses are coming back to either like UPS stores, P.O. boxes. If you research the address, it comes back to an empty field or an abandoned warehouse.
Brooks didn't know it then, but in another town over, Greg was dealing with the mess. He says the same crew left behind.
I saw your article, your news report, and that confirmed it for me, because I was a little suspicious before, but that was the nail in the coffin.
Greg says he wrote checks to people thinking those were their names and other businesses to pay for the work, after he'd been told all of these were the names of suppliers. He knows the men he trusted took him for a big chunk of his retirement.
Just a bad deal all around.
Now, police also say that scammers will use names that are similar to legitimate contractors, which is why they're asking you to check out whoever you hire, so that way you can tell if the people are legit or not. Now, Greg says he's telling his story, hopefully to be able to find the people behind this, but also so that no one else falls prey to a scam like this one. Reporting live in Levittown, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.